In this video, we're going to take a look at some practice problems with multiplying and dividing mixed fractions. So copy these 3 questions down, then pause the video, work out the answers to the 3 questions, and then resume the video where you can see the detailed solutions and see if you understand multiplying and dividing mixed fractions. So in practice problem 1, we have 2 1/4 divided by 1 1/8. So the first thing we're going to have to do is to convert each of these fractions to improper fractions. 2 1/4 as a improper fraction will be 4 times 2 plus 1 all over 4, and 1 1/8 will be 8 times 1 plus 1 all over 8. And 4 times 2 in the first fraction here, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. And in the second one, 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 9/8. And now we have 2 fractions that are divided, so now what we have to do is invert the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. So we have 9/4 times 8/9. And this is a really good example of where it's way easier to reduce here rather than multiplying straight across the top and the bottom. As long as the sign is multiplication, then we can reduce top to bottom. And we can see here that 9 goes into 9 once and 9 once on the bottom. And 4 is common to both 4 and 8, so 4 goes into 4 once and 4 goes into 8 2 times. And so when we reduce, it works out to a nice neat answer, 1 times 2 over 1 times 1, which is sort of a formality because here you see we get our final answer of 2. So the answer to the first practice problem is 2. In the second practice problem, we have a straight multiplication. So again, the same process. Let's convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. 4 times 3 plus 1 all over 4 times 1 times 2, 2 times 1 plus 1 all over 2. And simplifying the first fraction now, we get 4 times 3 is 12. 12 and 1 is 13 divided by 4 times, and the second one, 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 halves. And there's nothing really we can reduce here top to bottom in either fraction, so we just multiply straight across and we get 13 times 3 over 4 times 2, which gives us 3 times 13 is 39/8. And we can convert 39/8 into a mixed fraction by seeing how many times 8 goes into 39. So we have 8, 16, 24, 32. So 8 goes into 39 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32, and this leaves us with a remainder of 7. So we get 4 wholes and 7/8. So 4 7/8 is the answer to the second practice problem. And in the third practice problem now, we've got a division and a multiplication. Because they're division and multiplication, it doesn't really matter the order that we do them in, but let's do them from left to right. So hopefully you're getting better at converting mixed fractions into improper fractions. We have, in the first fraction, we have 8 times 1 plus 1 over 8 divided by 4 times 2 plus 3 all over 4 times 8 times 1 plus 7 all over 8. And now simplifying and tidying these up, 8 times 1 in the first fraction here, 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9/8. And in the second fraction, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11 over 4. And in the third one, 8 times 1 is 8, plus 7 is 15 over 8. And now we have to make sure before we reduce anything that all of our signs are multiplication. So we have 9/8 times 4 over 11 times 15/8. So remember again, when we divide fractions here, we change the sign to multiplication and we flip the fraction. And now we can do a little bit of reducing here, but not much really. We know that 4 goes into 4 once and 4 goes into 8 2 times, and I could have used either 8 there. And now we have 9 times 15 over 2 times 11 times 8. And this gives us 9 times 15 is 9 times 5 is 45. 1 times 9 is 9 plus 4 is 135. 135. And 2 times 11 is 22. So I'm going to have 22 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 8 again is 16, plus 1 is 17. So we have 135 over 176. Sort of a strange fraction, but the idea here is to practice our operations with multiplying and dividing mixed fractions. So 135 over 176 is the answer to the third practice problem. So that should give you a good idea of whether you understand